Good afternoon. This is meteorologist Roger Erickson with the National Weather Service in Lake Charles with our weekly weather update for November 12th. The first slide we're looking at today is a graphic that depicts the rainfall seen in the past week. Areas of green indicate at least 1 inch of rain, and you see that many areas of south central Louisiana and parts of central and southwest Louisiana saw at least 1 inch of rain. Some of the higher areas of rain totals actually occurred near New Iberia and Opelousas, where they saw close to 3 inches of rain. At 6 o'clock this morning, this is what the weather map indicated. Temperatures were in the 30s with light north winds. Along the I-10 corridor, temperatures varied from 37 degrees at Beaumont and Lake Charles, 36 degrees in Lafayette. Further north, temperatures were closer to freezing. In fact, Alexandria was at the freezing mark of 32 degrees. Here's a picture of the upper level weather features this afternoon. You notice there's a cutoff low pressure area across Southern California, and out in front of that, heading towards our area, is a large plume of moisture coming in off the Pacific Ocean, moving across Mexico and into Texas. That's going to be the weather maker for us starting Friday and into the weekend on Saturday. This is the frontal analysis this afternoon. You notice high pressure basically over Arkansas, keeping us dry at this stage of the game, and in low pressure area trying to develop there in the southwestern United States, which is going to be, like I said, the weather maker for us Friday night and at 2 o'clock this afternoon. Temperatures were in the 50s across the area with northeast winds of 5 to 10 miles an hour. Temperatures range from 54 degrees in Lafayette and Lake Charles to 55 in Beaumont. A little bit further inland, it was 53 degrees in Jasper as well as Alexandria. This is the weather map for 6 o'clock Friday morning. You notice that high pressure area that was over Arkansas shifts off to the east near the Carolinas. What that will do for us is increase a southerly wind component across the area. And so morning low temperatures are going to range quite differently, probably from 32 degrees near freezing in central Louisiana down to maybe 40 degrees or even a little bit warmer in southeast Texas. High temperatures in the afternoon will be up into the 50s and perhaps even some 60s across the area. And the rain chances will be increasing, starting out in East Texas, maybe 50% chance of rain in the afternoon with a few thunderstorms. The rain chances will be increasing Friday night as a frontal boundary starts to approach our. By 6 o'clock Saturday morning, this is what the weather map looks like. You can see a cold front moving across Louisiana, and that's going to be causing the winds to shift to the northwest at 10 to 15 miles an hour. Very high rain chances Friday night into Saturday morning, and we are expecting the rain to be ending during the day on Saturday from west to east. So southeast Texas will probably be clearing out the first part of the day. Maybe in Louisiana could linger into the first part of the afternoon. You notice this front isn't going to be a front that's going to do a considerable difference in the temperatures, at least starting out. High temperatures on Saturday still look like it's going to get up into this. By Sunday, that frontal boundary will be moving off towards Florida, and you'll be seeing a series of waves along it up the east coast. That could be an interesting weather feature for people up in New England. But for us down here in southeast Texas and southwest Louisiana, we're looking at high pressure building in from our west, and so we'll be seeing a cooling trend with high temperatures only in the 50s on Sunday. By Monday morning, lows will be near freezing in parts of East Texas and central Louisiana, and probably the mid-30s down along the I-10 corridor. High temperatures will warm up a little bit better into the upper 50s. The extended time frame, Tuesday through Thursday, looks to be dry across the area as high pressure builds in the area. Temperature will be lows in the 40s with highs in the 60s for the middle part of next week, with rain chance on 5 to 10% category. You do notice that by this Thursday weather map, there is a large area of light rain expected to develop across central Texas into the plain states, and that's going to be our next rainmaker beyond this weekend, heading towards next weekend. So here's our 7-day chart looking at the hazards associated with the weather for the next 7 days. You can see upwards of 3/4 of an inch of rain for the 24-hour period on Friday, perhaps a half an inch on Saturday. I would say area-wide we're going to see between half an inch and 1 inch across the area. Isolated thunderstorm threat starting Friday afternoon and then ending probably Saturday morning. Any other hazards that we're looking at, perhaps some fog late Friday night into Saturday morning, And then you note the light freeze possibilities for Monday morning in East Texas and central Louisiana, and then windy conditions Thursday with some gusty winds of 25 miles an hour. Behind the front, we are expecting the tides to run below normal this weekend, so that'll be a concern for mariners that need deeper water to get in and out of the ship channels. And it's temperature-wise above normal there on Saturday, and then the cooler trends Sunday into Monday before the temperature is trending off to near normal. So here's our summary sheet. Rain chances increasing Friday into Friday night thanks to a cold front moving across our region. The highest rain chances are going to be occurring Friday night, and the rain will be ending west to east on Saturday. We're expecting between half and 1 inch of rain, just an isolated thunderstorm threat associated with this system. Because of this cold front, tides are going to run below normal for the weekend, and cooler temperatures will return, at least temporarily, Sunday and Sunday night, with highs Sunday in the lower 50s and lows Monday morning in the low to mid-30s. However, we're expecting near normal temperatures and dry weather to return in the Tuesday through Thursday time frame next week, with highs in the 60s and lows in the 40s. And that's it from the National Weather Service here in Lake Charles. We'll be watching the weather updates for Christmas. Right now, early indications show us possibly being cooler than normal coming up for Christmas Day, so that's something for us to watch for. At this point, we don't see any precipitation on Christmas Day, but we'll be monitoring the forecast as we head towards the holiday season here later on into this weekend and into next week. And that's it from the National Weather Service here in Lake Charles.